up? It's Cinema Shogun here, and the Shanquella Robinson story, it is finally starting to spread a little bit. And I've actually seen quite a few people online speculating about the video that released yesterday of Shanquella being attacked by one of her friends that she went on vacation to Mexico with. Now, if you do not know who Shanquella Robinson is, I suggest that you go watch my last video. But just to give you all a quick rundown, Shanquella Robinson was a 25-year-old woman from North Carolina that traveled with a group of friends down to Mexico. The only problem is, all of Shanquella's friends arrived back home safely. However, Shanquella was found dead on the living room floor of the villa that she was renting out with her friends. Now, her friends returned home, told her family that Shanquella must have died from alcohol poisoning. But the autopsy came back, and it turns out that Shanquella had a broken neck, a snapped spine, bruises, marks on her face, and it looked as if she was brutally beaten. But the friends said, "No way, Jose." No pun intended. They kept claiming that it must have been alcohol poisoning or something else. Well, now a video has surfaced of Shanquella getting brutally attacked by what appears to be one of her best friends. Now, I want to give my thoughts on this because I noticed some red flags here. A lot of people are asking, or they're saying, well, Shanquella must have been inebriated or intoxicated in this video because, for one, she does not fight back. She does not try to defend herself. I know they are calling it a fight video, but really it's an attack video because there's no fight. It's just all one woman beating on Shanquella, or what appears to be a woman anyway, beating on Shanquella. But also, Shanquella is butt naked. Not a single article of clothes on. So I think a lot of people have been assuming, oh, Shanquella must have been drunk because her friends have already put it in people's minds that Shanquella was suffering from alcohol poisoning. We know that is not true. In fact, the death certificate, the autopsy, it does not say anything about alcohol. It simply talks about the injuries that she had. So everyone's already got it in their mind that Shanquella must have been drunk and inebriated and she must have been drinking a lot. And in this video, she is butt naked and she does not try to defend herself. But I noticed a few things. For one, the woman attacking her is wearing a bonnet and she's not dressed as if they're on vacation in Mexico. She's not dressed like they're about to go sit by the pool. She's not dressed like they're about to go out to dinner, that they're about to go to the beach. She's dressed like she is either about to go to sleep or she just woke up, right? So, because she came here to fight and she has this bonnet on. Now, if you're in Mexico and you're on vacation in this beautiful villa, that's not how you would usually dress if you're going to get some food, if you're going to the bar, if you're going to the pool. So I would think that maybe either this happened in the morning, they just woke up, or maybe they had a nap or something, because this is a group of friends that all went to vacation in Mexico together. They rented out this villa. And usually these villas, they have different little rooms. And the fact that Shanquella is naked and this other girl has her bonnet on, that would make me think that maybe they were asleep. Maybe Shanquella was woken up to her friends coming into her little room in this villa to fight her. Because why would she be naked? A lot of people are assuming that she's naked because she's drunk out of her mind, but I have no evidence of her being drunk. I'm not saying that she's not drunk. The fact that she's in Mexico, yeah, probably they were drinking. But we don't know that for sure. So everyone's automatically assuming she's naked and drunk. But look at the other girl. She has her bonnet on. That makes me think that this happened right after these people woke up, right? And a lot of people have been asking, or a lot of people have been suggesting that maybe this was all a plan. That they planned to take Shanquella down to Mexico and basically beat her to death. You know, I'm not so sure of that. But investigators, when they look into someone's death, when they look into a homicide, when they try to figure out what they're going to charge a killer with, they always try to determine if the crime was premeditated or not. And I really had to sit down and think about it. Okay, when I was a teenager, every now and then, as guys, I don't know how things necessarily work with girls. As guys, sometimes we roughed it up a little bit, Sometimes we would get in a little scuffle with one of our friends, right? But those would happen spontaneous, spur of the moment, right? So if this was not planned, if this was not premeditated at all, if this was just a fight that broke out in the moment, in the heat of the moment, in the heat of an argument, you know what I mean? Then why would Shanquella be naked? The fact that she's naked suggests a whole different story. Like, this is not, I'm trying to paint this picture for you. This is not like all the group of friends were gathered at the bar or sitting around the pool. They had too much to drink, and Shanquella and her homegirl got in this argument, and they fought, and an accident happened. That's not what happened here, okay? This isn't a spur of the moment coincidence that happened in the heat of the moment, because we have one girl with her bonnet on, and we have Shanquella butt naked. So I do not think that this group of friends is just all hanging around. This girl's in her bonnet and this girl's butt naked. I really think that there was some type of conversation that had to have taken place before this, and maybe Shanquella's group of friends came to Shanquella's room knowing that there was about to be a conflict, because it's all on video. There's some dudes in the corner recording this video, so they knew that there was about to be an altercation. We have this girl who looks like she's really pissed off about something with this bonnet on, that looks like she damn near just rolled out of bed. And then we got Shanquella that looks like she rolled out of bed because she's naked as well. So the point that I'm trying to get at here is, I'm not saying that this is something that was planned back home and they lured Shanquella on this vacation just to do something like this to her. That's not what I'm necessarily saying happened here, but this is not something that happened spur of the moment. Like, everyone wasn't just sitting around and some words were said and a fight broke out. Like, they most likely went from one room to another to confront Shanquella while she was butt naked in the privacy of her own room. I don't know the dynamic of this friend group, but I doubt that Shanquella is just chilling around everybody naked. But then again, maybe she was inebriated. Maybe she was intoxicated. But if you're intoxicated to the point that you're stripping butt naked in front of all your friends, then your friends should know that you're not really responsible necessarily for your actions and words. Therefore, they shouldn't be fighting you, let alone brutally beating you for anything you do and say in that moment. I've had friends say stupid stuff. I've had friends do stupid stuff while they're, heavily intoxicated. And usually you are, as a friend, you are understanding in that moment. Now, of course, Shanquella's friend could have been inebriated and intoxicated too. But obviously, if that's the case, if alcohol is involved here, then she does not look like she is as heavily intoxicated as maybe Shanquella is. But once again, I think we need to hammer home the fact that we do not know if Shanquella was intoxicated or not. And in my opinion, this looks to me like something that either happened in the morning or, when you go on these vacations with families or friends, sometimes you have that moment where everyone splits up, they go to their room and they do their own thing for a second. You know what I mean? Like, damn, we just flew all the way to Mexico. We're tired. We're going to get a quick nap in. Maybe I'm going to go wash my balls. Maybe you're going to do your hair. Maybe you want to do some makeup. Maybe you want to phone home and talk to your kids. Everyone kind of splits off for 30, 45 minutes to an hour, and then you all come back together and you have a good time. So that's what I'm thinking happened here. Either this group was separated and Shanquella was sleeping and this happened in the morning, or this group was separated and, maybe people were taking naps or doing whatever, and Shanquella was in her own room, and then it appears that this group of people, Shanquella's friends, came to Shanquella's room to confront her or to have this fight or what have you. It does not look like a spontaneous, spur of the moment event. So in some ways, this attack does look like it was premeditated. Maybe not, planned out to the extent that some people are suggesting, that they all came up with this plan and went on this trip to specifically do this to her. But I think the setting here, taking into consideration the fact that Shanquella's naked and looking at the attacker, it appears that this plan was concocted before they got into that room. And there's already people there waiting with the cameras rolling. Now, another thing that sticks out to me is this. How can I put this? All right. Let's say me and you and a few other of my viewers, we all get together and we go on vacation in Mexico, right? Let's say we're all hanging out in Mexico. We're sipping our pina coladas. I'm over here talking to a beautiful, gorgeous Spanish woman, a big, round, booty Latina. And you kill somebody. If I have nothing to do with that, and I'm over here sipping my pina coladas, rubbing on a nice, voluptuous booty, and you happen to kill somebody, guess what? I'm not going to cover for you. If you get in a fight with another one of my viewers and one of y'all die, and it has nothing to do with me at all, right? Zero to do with me. I am over here with this big booty Latina sipping on freaking margaritas. I'm not going to stick my neck out for you. I'm not going to cover for you because that has nothing to do with me. There's no way that police are going to involve me in this situation. So why would I lie about what happened? Why would I come up with a narrative about alcohol poisoning? I'm over here rubbing on this big booty Latina, right? So what I'm trying to get at here is this whole entire friend group is suggesting that Shanquella passed away from alcohol poisoning or something. What is their motive for covering this death up? Ask yourself that question and think about it for 1 second. Why would this whole friend group cover this girl's death up if they have nothing to do with it? If this one friend attacked Shanquella and killed her on accident, why would the whole entire group try to hide it if they don't have anything to do with it? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just here on vacation. I'm here for the Latinas. I'm here for the margaritas. I ain't got shit to do with you killing her. So why are they all invested in not letting the truth come out? Maybe, just maybe, because they all had knowledge that something was going to go down with Shanquella. Maybe, just maybe, this video isn't the last of what happened to Shanquella. Maybe other people got involved in attacking Shanquella. Maybe Shanquella was attacked again after this video. We don't know. But why would this entire friend group try to hide something that wasn't premeditated, that wasn't thought of and discussed beforehand? You get what I'm saying here? Like, if me and you come up with a plan to kill somebody and you kill them, then I have a reason to try to cover it up because I know about it and I knew about it and I don't want to go down, because if you go down, then I'm going to go down, right? But if I don't know anything about it and I'm just over here with my big booty Latina and my margarita, then I'm not personally invested in hiding the truth. It seems to me that everyone in this little friend group of Shanquella's is personally invested in hiding the truth because they're scared about their own downfall. Now you could say, oh, people don't want to snitch and they don't want to tell. Go ahead and throw that garbage out the window, because one of these people are going to crack. One of these people are going to cut a deal. Best believe, if these people weren't in any way, shape, or form involved in this situation at all, and I mean they didn't have knowledge that there was going to be a fight, they didn't have knowledge of what happened afterwards, then they would roll over and tell it all real quick. The only reason people ain't saying nothing yet is because they're scared that they may sink with the ship. Point blank, period. Okay? I know that there's going to be people here, oh, what about snitching and street code? Throw all of that nonsense out the window. That's bogus, fake, garbage. And in reality, most people know that by now. So I believe that this friend group had to have known, at the very least, that this girl was going to confront Shanquella or something was going to go down. And that's why they're scared to talk. And that's why they're invested in running with this narrative about alcohol poisoning. I mean, really think about it. Really place yourself in that situation. You're out with a group of friends and you're chilling, trying to enjoy your vacation, and one of your friends kills your other friend. And you ain't got nothing to do with it. You were just trying to enjoy your vacation. Why would you go down for that instead of just being real? Because the truth is going to come out. You know what I mean? So that would just make me believe that these people are invested in the truth not coming out for some odd reason. But hey, it is what it is. That's just me speculating. But there's definitely something fishy here. And you can't tell me otherwise. But anyways, let me know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. What do you think happened here? Do you think this group of friends knew beforehand? How long beforehand did they know that something was going to go down? Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. But while you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.